Yo, 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 what's good? What's going on, man? Salute to everybody tuning into the channel. It's your boy AC, though, man. We gonna get straight to it, man. d.n.a. Yo, d.n.a just dropped a blog. Yo, when I say this is light ether, because it's not full ether, but it's scary light ether. Like, this is the potential of what you could be walking yourself into easy. Easy, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro, but you have officially pissed d.n.a off, bro. So Eazy did a blog pretty much downplaying d.n.a. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of getting annoyed with d.n.a. Keep kind of saying, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, I'm making my return, you know what I mean? It just gotta be right. I saw a clip when he was at Nexus down in Orlando, and Smack asked him, you know what I'm saying, would you be willing to battle Eunice first? And he's like stuttering, not stuttering, but like hesitating to give an answer and shit. I'm like, bro, like, if not Eunice, then say who you want to battle. You know what I mean? I think it's pretty much self-explanatory. He wants like the Mook, the Luxes, you know, stuff like that. But like, come on, bro. Like you just, it was, I don't know, it was starting to get annoying, bro. It was. Like, I would see him on 15 Minutes of Fame when hip hop was real, and it's just like, yo, you still ain't battle. Like, for a second, I thought he was gonna battle Eunice, but on some real shit, I got another blog about Eunice. I'm actually hoping he doesn't, because I feel like Eunice, too early, bro. Too, like, I don't know. I don't want to make this about Eunice, but this is about D. I'm gonna get into that later. But as far as d.n.a and Eazy the Block Captain, now this battle was being teased about, I believe, sometime last year or beginning of this year. You know, d.n.a wanted to battle Eazy, but Eazy was on some shit like, I guess he saw no value in a d.n.a battle. Now he wants to battle, but I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That blog that d.n.a did was so surgical, bro. Like, he literally was just like, bro, you're not the algorithm no more. Like, he's like, you're not the algorithm, nigga. I'm the algorithm. Nigga said my cholesterol is the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? He said he could do, he's doing blogs just talking about anything and cracking 10, 15, 20,000. His interviews on Hip Hop Is Real and 15 Minutes of Fame definitely do numbers. Them joints definitely do numbers. But I will say this, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Easy. Some of their battles, bro, on the trenches, I'm not gonna lie. Like, them numbers is kind of like on treadmill status. I'm just saying, bro, like, the Swamp battle, very, very slow. At I don't even think that battle was at 100,000. No, not 100,000, 500,000. Like, it was barely like at 250. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna pull it up right now and see where's this battle at, because I ain't gonna, man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, your blog. I mean, if you still put Eazy the Block Captain in your blog, I mean, it's gonna do numbers. There's no debating in that. But just the overall, you know what I'm saying, hype. Like, 3 months. Oh, okay, slow cook. 3 months. Swamp versus Eazy, 419,000. You know what I'm saying? Eazy versus Geechee, 1 year, 3 million views. Hitman Holla, 2 years ago, 3.9, almost at 4 million. Okay. But then you got the Ill Will versus Eazy, that's at 266. Eazy versus Suge, which is a fire battle, that's at 1.2. Eazy versus Charlie Clips, 1.7. John the Don versus Eazy, 821. That ain't even at 1 million. Wow, I'm surprised. I don't know, bro. Like, maybe, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, Eazy's definitely doing numbers, so I can't even say like he's slowly like not doing numbers. But I don't know, bro. Like, I kind of just, I don't know, that energy when the trenches was first being when the trenches was first being formed together, I feel like the energy around Eazy was just undeniable, bro. Like, the anytime he popped up on a blog, anytime, you know, he stood next to a certain artist or jumped into spaces or something like that, it was doing crazy numbers. And I know with the whole Eazy and Pat and Rem situation, probably had to take a seat back, you know, just because of everything going on. But still, like, I don't know, man. It's just something is missing when it comes to Eazy, like that's I don't want to say superstar, but I don't know, like, that when you see Eazy the Block Captain, it's like, oh shit, like everything stops. Like we don't have that feel no more. That feel is not there. You know what I'm saying? Now, not to say that d.n.a. has that effect, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna hold you that like the way he was popping it in his blog, sheesh. You would think this nigga was on Moot Lux type shit, bro. He was talking crazy, bro. He was talking crazy, bro. And he said, bro, I will do you bad. Like he said to Eazy, I will do you bad with no Remy Mon bars. He was like, I rock with Remy. He was saying how a lot of your buzz and your algorithm came from URL, you dissing URL, you standing next to another entity, like you not pretty much, creating this algorithm and this fame just solely by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it could be some truth in that, and it could be, a different perspective on the other side as well. I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, Eazy still is the battle rapper, so he still has to get on that stage and he still has to perform to his highest ability. So if he does not do that, then what do we have? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. Like I want to see this battle, bro. I want to see it, bro. I do want to see this battle. But there is an issue here. There is an issue that could possibly be a reason why we don't see the battle, or it could be at a standstill. So d.n.a. was like, listen, I'm a businessman. I know you a businessman. But one thing I did notice about you, Eazy, you like to manipulate and play with the footage. And he's like, bro, I'm not doing no battle on the trenches or Chrome 23. We're going to have to go to a neutral playground. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, yo, with the Suge battle, he's like, yo, I bought the pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? I saw the actual live footage and the footage that was uploaded on YouTube is two different things. So and that's definitely true. That's definitely true, man. And Eazy, you definitely opened that gate of doing like little weird stuff, like taking down Tech Sago battles and stuff like that, and taking down Zan's battles. And I don't know, man, like you kind of letting your ego and your personal, feelings kind of play into the business of the trenches and Chrome. Now you got like battlers that are kind of hesitant to come to the platform because if the battle don't go in your way, they're like, yo, you ain't gonna put the battle out, or you gonna manipulate the audio or some crazy shit. So he like, yo, bro, I'm not battling you on your platform. It has to be neutral grounds. You know what I'm saying? He was teasing, talking about, yeah, we could battle. He said, I put it together and I had that shit on the app. Like, yo, he was talking crazy, bro. Like, and one thing about d.n.a., bro, his talent, what he possessed as a battler is so unique. It's so unique. He's like a one-on-one, bro. He's like a one-on-one. Like you're not gonna get that type of artist. Like don't just come around every like once in a like not once in a blue, but like every single like time there's a new battle that pops up. You're not gonna get a d.n.a., bro. Like you got all these like twerks, like twerk imitations, from the delivery and the cadence, from the females and males. They all copies twerk swag. Rum Nitty as well. But like niggas like Chef Trash, niggas like d.n.a., you know what I'm saying? Like people like a I won't say like a B dot, but you know what I mean? But shit, I would say Lux, but JC, they said JC kind of took Lux style a little bit. So it's just certain battlers that possess. It's not even just their delivery, it's their approach and how they, articulate their material, how they pen their material, the being able to freestyle and rebuttal. All of that shit plays a huge role, when you're a high level battler such as the d.n.a. And d.n.a. is dangerous, bro. He's very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? You go in there playing around, you will get clipped. You definitely will get clipped. But I want to see the battle, man. I want to see the battle. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, this gets booked like third, fourth quarter. I don't see it being an issue why it couldn't be booked. You know what I'm saying? Because Eazy versus Tay Rock is definitely not going to happen on Trenches of Chrome. That's going to be on an opposing league. So whether, we see d.n.a. versus Eazy on Bags and Bodies or TBL or something like that, I feel like it definitely could happen. You know what I mean? I know d.n.a. is saying he wants an astronomical amount of money because he's done so much outside of battle rap and feels like he's bringing a lot of value, you know what I'm saying, on his return. He wants to make sure he's, fully compensated. So that's another thing that's kind of stagnant a little bit of d.n.a. returning. I think it's an issue where maybe the leagues or the person that's putting the money up don't feel like it's that big of a return, So I don't know, man, but we got to see what's going to happen, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like, man. It's your boy, AC, though. I'm out of here. Peace.